deserve. It's Clarissa Shields, one of the greatest to ever do it, one of the most avoided fighters in the game, and one of the best to lace them up, fighting proudly out of Flint, Michigan, USA. The heavy-hitting diva fighting out of Virginia Beach, Virginia, the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, and ladies and gentlemen, here is the two-time gold medalist from Flint, Michigan, a three-weight division world champion, and an undisputed women's 154-pound champion of the world, Clarissa Shields. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Baltimore, Maryland, introducing the undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, known as the heavy-hitting diva, introducing Franchon Cruz-Dezern.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
This is the night. Everybody's looking forward to this night. The heat, the atmosphere, you could put it in your mouth.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Jab to the body. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally, they're about to go at it in the ring.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
She wasn't ready for that counter. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That hook was off target. That counter shot lands. Defense is not an option for these two. The perfect counter lands. That counter shot, very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Shields in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Come on, you're better than that. You better back and think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work.
Go back out. I need you to win the next one. So keep
I'm in already. That right hand.
Here we go. It's round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
She catches and counters. That counter shot lands. Got out of the way of that right hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. She scores with that counter. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport. They have got great ring IQ. Counterpunchers are the best.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That hook was off target. A perfect counter lands. A perfect counter lands. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Good counter punching. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Per round. Think about the defense on the end of what you do. Good work.
So get your mind back, get your focus back.
One shot at a time. Just set her up and take her.
And there's the bell to start round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That uppercut's blocked. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter shot by her. Good counter shot by her. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Nice counter shot. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter. Good job stopping that uppercut. Beautiful counter punch. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Punch, counter punch. Good counter shot by her. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
As we said,
Get back into the fight. Keep smart.
And there's the bell to start round 4. The last round was massive for her, Johnny. How does she keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. Nice counter punch right up the middle. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power. And I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Some fighters, they think, you know what? My chin's so hard, it's like granite. She thinks her chin is like granite. Some pimples are like glass. So she needs to be careful because granite can turn to glass with just one more shot, one more. And then it's a mental thing more than anything else.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
There's a counter shot. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Clarissa Shields is in trouble. How did they survive that?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Cruz Dezern in that last round. That cut is going to cause some problems. They might want to call a doctor over.
I hope they've got a good cutsman in that corner.
Do not worry about that one. Throw it from your mouth.
Don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what...
Switching off.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They're up and ready to go. Surely this round won't be as good as the last one.
What a round. What have they got left? How can you get better than that? That is ridiculous. That's stuff you see on video games.
She got clipped by that counter. Back and forth they go. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he'll catch you.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. A perfect counter shot. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's a counter shot. These two fighters are made for one another. Nice counter shot. Catch and shoot. Good defense on that left hook. She scores with that counter. Nice counter shot by her. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Cruz Dezern in that last round. They're going to call the doctor over in a minute to check out these cuts.
My concern is the corner. Are they going to be too brave for their fighter?
Okay.
You've done all of your work, all from camp.
To be finished, but you've got to be smart, otherwise...
On to the 6th round. And we're back. What does this round have in store for us?
Good work the last round. Be smart. Don't get too braggadocious. You'll get turned over and walk into a shot, and that's the last thing you want.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Nice counter shot by her. Those counter punches have to hurt. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Unlucky to miss with that jab. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
punch. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. She catches and counters. Trying to land that jab. Nice counter. That jab gets blocked. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Cruz Dezern in that last round. Well, the cut man's got some work to do in this corner.
Man, oh man, you know what? He's got to hope the referee doesn't jump in and stop it.
You're better than that. Getting your timing already. That right hand's beautiful.
Hey, that's a terrible round. That's a terrible round.
And there's the bell for round 7. They just gave us one hell of a round. Let's see if they'll do it again.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they had to dig deep. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired just watching it.
She wasn't ready for that counter. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has it. Hold that thought! Oh, and there's no way they're getting up from that. It is a clean knockout. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. Are you okay?
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win.